Hello, and welcome to How to Play Tahm Kench Like a Boss. You may be one of the many people who watched my previous video, Rango and Friends Underestimate the Kench. And you may be wondering, how can I learn to play Tahm Kench top lane as well as this guy? Well, don't worry, as a high elo player, I'm going to teach you how to play Tahm Kench my way and help you carry some games. Now, it's only my personal opinion that Tahm Kench is best played in the top lane, and that's probably because I'm pretty garbage at most other positions. But Tahm Kench is a late-game monster that can't be ignored, or he'll roll over your opponents extremely easily.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
When choosing to play Tahm top, there are a few things to keep in mind. For instance, if your opponent has picked Vayne top, Gnar, or Teemo, your best bet is to choose another champion, because you're probably going to get bullied out of lane and be completely unable to farm except under tower. That being said, if you can catch them out with your jungler nearby, you can set up some incredible ganks by spitting your opponents directly to your jungler. You can also use this to help your ADC pick up the kill if you end up ganking bot. My rune and mastery pages for Tahm Kench top are as follows. And for skills, I always start Q in lane to harass, and to farm from a distance if needed. At level 2, I take my W and usually try to start a fight with my opponent, if I'm pretty sure that I can take them. The power spike from Tahm's level 2 is actually pretty insane. Eating your enemy and spinning them in the middle of your minions helps a lot with your overall DPS in a fight, and when paired with Grasp of the Undying and the stun from your Q at full acquired taste stacks, it's incredibly easy to come out on top in a skirmish. For items, I don't really have a set item path. I just build what I feel is necessary to get me through laning phase and to eventually carry the game if needed. I generally start out with a corrupting potion for the sustain it provides, but will occasionally take cloth and pots to build into Ninja Tabi or Sunfire Cape against champions like Fiora early game, and to build straight into Randuin's Omen against Tryndamere, Yasuo, or other crit-reliant champions. The only two items I would say that you must have on Tahm Kench are Sunfire Cape and Spirit Visage. Sunfire Cape deals damage to enemies while you have them devoured, and since you're stickier than a baby rolled in maple syrup, it's going to raise your DPS by a lot. Spirit Visage works well with your ease passive to regenerate your health. It's a no-brainer. Other items I've been known to build on Tahm Kench include Frozen Mallet, Zerot Portal, Rageblade, Deadman's Plate, Warmogs, Rod of Ages, Iceborne Gauntlet, Banshee's Veil, Wit's End, Thornmail, Guardian Angel, and if you're snowballing, Titanic Hydra. Your job as Tahm Kench in the early game is simple. Farm, get kills, don't die. Once you hit level 6, you should start ganking other lanes. With your ult, you can walk from top to mid, gank the enemy mid laner, use your ult to get yourself and your mid laner to bot behind your enemies for a 4-man gank that is going to make them cry. Once you're done destroying the enemy team, recall while your bot and mid push bot out, buy some items, and then use your teleport to get back to lane and stop your opposing laner from taking your tower. Once you've killed them with your huge gold advantage, push their tower, take it. The number one thing that I see in low elo that makes people lose games, that Tahm Kench is so good at preventing, is you and your teammates don't take objectives. Most low elo players treat the game like it's a team deathmatch instead of an objective-based game. I've played support so many times. My ADC got a double kill in bot lane, and the tower was right there at like half health. Their wave was pushing, ours wasn't. So instead of pushing in and taking the tower, he roamed mid to try and get a kill and got charmed by Ari and fucking died. Oh my god. Meanwhile, I'm sitting bot lane as Morgana support trying to take a tower, which is impossible. So don't do that. Take the towers, take the dragon, take Rift Herald, take Baron. Obviously take Baron. Everybody takes Baron. Take objectives. Don't gank and get nothing out of it but kills. If you get a kill, capitalize on it. Take an objective if you can. It doesn't matter if it's something as huge as like Baron or Nexus towers, or if it's something as small as red buff from your opposing team's jungle. If you get a kill, take something, anything, capitalize. For the mid to late game, I like to get a Zrot portal to apply pressure to top or bot while my whole team runs down mid or takes dragon or baron. If the enemy team sends someone to take out the portal, then they're left in a 4v5, and there's every chance that you can capitalize on it, kill at least a few members of the enemy team, and probably get a tower or two. If they don't, then the portal is going to take one of their towers while you're pressuring other lanes, and if it gets to that point, it's smooth sailing. Once you're at this point, as long as everything has gone fine, assuming everything has gone alright so far, the only thing left to do is end the game. If you're pushed to their base but you can't get their towers, look at your items. You're filthy tanky. Just walk under the tower, push the enemies out of the way. You're going to be tanking all that tower damage. You can pop your E if you need to. If you die, it's not that big a deal. Just communicate to your teammates that you're going in and you need them to back you up. That you're going to be tanking tower while they're either taking it or killing enemies. If your team's got enough damage to do that. If not, don't fucking do that. You're just going to die and everybody's going to start bitching at you for diving, and you don't need that shit in your life. That kind of negativity. If you can tower dive and your team can actually dish out the damage without you dying, that's great. If they can't, who cares? As long as they kill everybody and they take the tower, it doesn't matter if you're there. If you're alive at the victory screen, that doesn't matter. Like, just sit in the base and browse for items that you're not going to buy because you have 15 seconds left in the game and everybody on the enemy team plus you are all dead with like 50-second respawn timers. Like, don't worry about having to sacrifice yourself for the win. Like, okay, to put it in the best way possible, don't be a pussy. Just do it.
Do it!
Get in there. You've got your Titanic Hydra probably at this point, as long as things have been going really well. Even if they haven't, you know what, fuck it. Forget the whole if you're snowballing thing from before. Get a Titanic Hydra as your last item if you have to get it as your last item. Get a Guardian Angel before it if you need to. Get in there with your Hydra, activate your Hydra. Remember to use your fucking active on your Hydra, or else it's pretty much garbage. Use your active on your Hydra, just spray damage all over the enemy team. There's nothing they can do. You're putting out like 250, 300, 350 damage in a cone with every auto attack. Like, that's disgusting. The amount of health that you have at the end of the game, you're dealing stupid damage, and you're stupid tanky. Use that. Like, protect your carries. If, like, the enemy team has a Zed and you see the Zed ult onto your ADC, before that ult even finishes, that animation even finishes, and Zed touches down or lands whatever the fuck he does, use your Devour on your ADC. Do not use your Devour in this fight until somebody is in jeopardy. Then grab them, hold them in your stupid dumb fish mouth for however long you need to, Spit them out when the coast is clear enough. Spit them away from the enemy, not into your enemy. Don't be stupid. You don't want your ADC to tank all the damage for you. You want to tank all the damage for your ADC. Make sure they are pointed away from the enemy. Spit them out. Turn around. Start tanking like the badass Cajun fish piece of shit that you are. And push to the end of the game. Just push to that nexus. Once you're tanky enough, as long as you've been getting your team ahead, it's not hard. Just push to the end, tank all that damage, pop your E every time it's up if you need the extra tankiness, the extra shield. Just do it. Don't even worry about it. Don't like walk away and try to heal up and leave your team there to just eat shit and die. Just fucking tank everything. Just tank everything. Just get in there. Fucking do it. Win the game. Win. Just fucking rank up. Get good. Fucking just do it. This has been how to play Tahm Kench like a boss. Everything was scripted until this last 4.5 minutes or so, where I just went fucking ape shit. Just fucking do it. Climb.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
Use Tahm. He's stupid OP. That's why he gets banned in higher elos, even after he got fucking nerfed. He's dumb. Not even just as a support. He's a good support. He's a good jungler. He's a good top lane. There's a fucking mid lane Tahm Kench going around. He does everything except ADC. Do not try to play Tahm ADC, please. Like, just don't do it.
Do it!
I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tips that I've given you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. See you guys later.